I think I've been blessed that I was born at a time when I've seen the worst. Back in the mid-'70s when I arrived, the relationship between the LGBT community and the police was really awful. We used to say after demonstrations, leave in groups so that you won't get beaten up by the skinheads or by the police. And so gay bashing was not just a phenomena of gay bashers, but also a phenomenon that people believed was part of what policing was. Entrapment was a very common thing. The bars allowed the police to set up a spying booth in one of the washrooms so they could watch and film sexual activity. The police would do that in various communities in and around Toronto, and then they would publish the names. And people would be fired from the job. People committed suicide because all of a sudden they were outed at work, outed to their family. Because people need to remember, in those days there was no human rights protection. People could fire you, not only if you were gay, but if you were rumored to be gay. And so LGBT people were very reluctant to report crime, very reluctant if they had a date that went bad to report it, very reluctant to come forward as a witness to crime because they were afraid of what the police would do. How do we build trust so that the police will interact with the community in appropriate ways? Toronto Police Service is huge. So yes, there are going to be homophobic people. Yes, there are going to be misogynists. Yes, there are going to be racist people within the Toronto Police Service. No question, it's there, right? And how do we build the relationship so when one of those folks does something that's wrong and is reported in the public, the assumption should not be that everyone is like that. The substantial progress that we made in the 80s, 90s, 2000s with the police was progress that was made predominantly for the white LGB community. Right? And I think that we didn't do enough work around the intersection of sexual orientation and race. We didn't do enough work around transgender issues and Indigenous issues, and some communities got left behind. People of my generation who can see what the worst was like can be so grateful for where we're at, while at the same time saying more work needs to be done.